Cheyenne, Wyoming, Liz Cheney was getting so many questions from constituents and colleagues about whether she would vote to affirm the 2020 election results that she responded in a way befitting her background as a State Department diplomat and lawyer. She issued a 21-page memo detailing the constitutional and legal reasons Congress should not interfere with certification. Doing so, she wrote, would set an exceptionally dangerous precedent that no Republican should want to be associated with. Ms. Cheney was right about the danger. But she was wrong about the willingness of her fellow Republicans to go along with it. In the House, 2/3 of them voted against certification. A week later, only 9 others voted with her to impeach former President Donald J. Trump for encouraging a mob of his supporters to besiege the Capitol on January 6. Now Ms. Cheney, the lone representative for Wyoming and the No. 3 ranking Republican in the House, is the most visible and imperiled target of the pro-Trump majority in the GOP, which wants to make actions like hers a disqualifying offense for any party member seeking office. A campaign backed by members of Mr. Trump's family and some of his allies in Congress threatened to force her out of her position in House leadership before she fended off the challenge on Wednesday night. At a private House Republican meeting, some lawmakers confronted her in person, with some conservatives accusing her of aiding the enemy by supporting impeachment, while others defended her. She ultimately held on easily, with a 145-61 vote. But at home in Wyoming, the sense of betrayal among Republicans is burning hot at the moment. It's especially acute among the conservative grassroots and local party activists whose strong presence in the state helped deliver Mr. Trump his largest margin of victory anywhere, beating Joseph R. Biden Jr. with 70% of the vote. At least one conservative state lawmaker, who described the impeachment vote as an ice pick in the back by Republicans who supported it, has printed "Impeach Liz Cheney" yard signs and is vowing to challenge her in 2022. 10 county-level Republican Party organizations have voted to censure Ms. Cheney in recent days, and more are expected to follow suit. People close to Ms. Cheney, who insisted on anonymity so they could discuss her private views, said that her break with the pro-Trump faction reflected her belief that many more Republicans share her disgust with how seriously Mr. Trump undermined confidence in the country's electoral system. As she watched Mr. Trump and his supporters peddle conspiracy theories and promote what she called the big lie, Ms. Cheney became deeply unsettled by how many of her colleagues seemed so cavalier about Mr. Trump's actions, friends and associates said.